Hello, students. I'm going to help you write your introduction paragraph for your personal narrative. There's kind of an exact way that we would like this done, and I'm just going to help you and give you a step-by-step method into creating that first paragraph. So your first sentence in your introduction paragraph, all right, you have four options for this. As you can see, I have it laid out in front of you. You have four options for this sentence. Option one, you can use a sound or onomatopoeia in the lead sentence. Okay, so if I'm going to go down here and I'm going to do that, all right, sentence one, I would, if you remember my example from before, okay, I am going to write about my time with my bathtub story. I could say, and I'm using a sound, I could say, whoosh. I watched my two favorite bathtub toys, my G.I. Joe guys, get sucked right down the bathtub drain! Exclamation mark. Okay, that could be my first sentence. All right, or I could use a question to hook the reader. So if I'm going to do that, I would maybe say, have you ever wondered where things go when they go down your bathtub drain? Okay, and that's an easy one. All right, and many students like to use the question. I'll tell you, it's kind of an easy way out, but you could do that for your first sentence. Okay, or option three, you can describe the setting of the climax for the reader. Okay, the climax in my sentence would have been, I screamed bloody murder as I watched my dad rush into the bathroom and pull the plug for my bathtub water, and I cried terribly, hoping that I wouldn't be the next victim. Okay, so this would be something from my climax. All right, if you remember my bathtub story. Okay, and then the last one is state a well-known fact about the topic for the reader. So I could state something just about bathtubs. All right, and I'm only going to use one of these, but I'm showing you an example of all four. And I could say, in order for a room to be considered a full bathroom in a house, the house or the room must include a bathtub. Most, and I'll use two sentences for that, but most living quarters have a bathtub in their residence. All right, now that's really bland fact, but that I could state a fact, and that could be my introduction. And I realize that's two sentences, but I could do it that way. Sentence two, okay? Your second sentence should tie the very first sentence of your narrative to the rest without giving away without giving the entire story away. So I'll use the onomatopoeia one, the sound one. Whoosh, I watched my 2 favorite bathtub toys, my G.I. Joe guys, get sucked right down the bathtub drain. I'm going to tie it together. My brain filled with thoughts about what or who could be the next thing to go down that whirlpool of terror. Okay? All right. My brain was filled with thoughts. There we go. Sentence 3. Okay? Your third sentence needs to be a general statement about your topic that can relate to most people in the world. All right, and this one's pretty easy for me. I could just say, nearly everyone by the age of 12 has had an opportunity to take a bath at one time or another in their life. There we go. And I'm just relating it. Okay. So I relate the general statement about my topic to most people in the world. Now, sentence 4, your fourth sentence. Okay? Your fourth sentence needs to be a brief explanation about why this story holds an impactful memory in your life, but should also leave the reader wanting to hear more. While most people think that taking a bath can be a relaxing experience, I assure you that this wasn't always the case for me. There we go. And I kind of leave the reader, this is my last sentence of my paragraph, I leave the reader wanting to go on and read the next paragraph. So then what I would do, I'm going to copy and paste my sentences together down here in order, okay, in order, so that I can, so I'll go here, grab sentence 1, so that I can create the paragraph. So I copy Control C after I highlighted it, I paste it right here, okay, then I grab my sentence 2, Control C, paste it there. Sentence 3, okay, right here, Control C, Control V, so I pasted it there, my last sentence, okay, Control C here, and then it says, after you have copied and indented, so I need to make sure that you indent the first sentence, so I would have to indent it, so I go there and I press tab, so now it's indented. It's already double spaced and it's in Times New Roman. After you copied and indented, then make sure you turn the final product's letters to black colored font. Well, that's really easy. All I do is highlight my paragraph right here. Okay, I have it here and I go to this text color A and I make sure it's black. And now my entire introduction paragraph is right here. And that's all you need to do. Then you can submit that to me on Classroom, and I have that for you, and your introduction paragraph for your personal narrative is done.